To make some killer bread, first you're going to want to measure out about 400 grams of flour. While doing this, you can contemplate life, living at home alone, having nothing to do, pretty much anything. Then you're going to want to add about 1 gram of yeast. There we go. And then about 10 grams of salt. You don't want to add too much salt because then this can result in pure shit bread. So we're just gonna add in that salt. There we go. Nice, nice. A nice stream. Get it nice and perfect. Oh, a little more. Just a dash. There we go. Perfect. Then you're gonna want to whisk all that together. Get it really nice and mixed. You don't want it to be not mixed because then again you'll have shit bread. And also, it's just to combine everything, make sure everything tastes the same. And then after this, you're going to want to fill up a glass full of water. You don't want to use any satanic water. You want to go with pure holy water so that your bread doesn't result in you getting possessed by a demon. After this, you're going to want to stir that up, make it nice and mixed. And this isn't going to result in a proper mixing, so you're going to have to get your hands a bit dirty and you're going to have to mix it up just so that you can cover your bread so that it can rise. If not, you'll be very disappointed and wake up with bread with an erectile dysfunction. So we're just going to take off that dough and we're going to mix it with our hands and put our spatula away. Mix that up really nice, and then we're gonna get our hands all nice and dirty, full of dough. It's gonna ruin your day a little bit, but that's okay. Now, your bread's gonna have to sit overnight, and then after that, you'll have bread pumped full of Viagra, nice and erect. And then after this, you're gonna wanna take some of the flour that you used for the bread and just pour it on a nice work surface. Make sure it looks super duper nice. Make a nice art piece out of it. And then you're going to want to roll out your bread over it and cover it up. Give it a nice nap. And you're going to want to let it nap for about 2 hours so the dough does rise. And then after this, you're going to want to take off its little blanket, wake it up very abruptly, and you're going to get it prepared for the oven. So you're going to want to put it on some parchment paper so that you can put it in a Dutch oven, which is just a very hot cast iron pot. If you don't have a cast iron pot, that means you're poor and you can't make this bread, so don't even try with your broke ass. And then you're going to want to score the top of this bread. Make a super nice design so that when it does come out, it looks super pretty. Something that if you were a basic bitch, basically, you could post it on your Instagram story. And make it super duper beautiful. I'm going to go with like a nice cross pattern, something really nice. And then after that, you're going to want to cut out the parchment paper so it looks really nice. And then drop it into a super duper hot Dutch oven, which you've been heating in the oven, which is at 500 degrees. Then spray it with some water. And then this is going to help the dough rise in the oven, or else it will just be flat like the earth. And then you just spray it with water. You're going to want to cover it up after this. Don't grab the pot with bare hands or else you will burn the shit out of your hands and probably have zero hands after this. So definitely do use an oven mitt. You're going to want to cover that up. Put it in the steaming hot oven. Do make your hot oven face and then take it out. And it's about to look beautiful. Wow, look at that beautiful bread. Something that you can feel so accomplished of. Mine has like a little S shape for Satan. I lied, it wasn't holy water, but that's okay. Enjoy.